Hello there, and welcome back to another amazing video from the Vintage Villager. Today I am showing you a little, like you could call it a tutorial video or like a little guide, something like that. As you can tell by the date there at the bottom left corner of the screen, it's now September. It is now autumn, in real life and in Animal Crossing. And so, as you see the background behind me, Nook's Crown is all dressed up for the festivities of this time of year. Like, look at those pumpkins do. They're ready for some spooky action in Spooktober. So yeah, as you can see, I'm all dressed up for autumn. Don't question the pants, the leggings, whatever you want to call them. I didn't have any other trousers in my Animal Crossing closet. All right, it's not magic, but that's besides the point. So today it's going to be a little quick short video. Teach you some of the new things that are in the game or are going to come to the game very soon, as we know, confirmed, I do believe. So first of all, we're going to start off with the DIY recipes. So if I go to my DIY recipes app and I go to the seasonal area, as you can see, I have a seasonal recipe for a tree's bounty little tree, which suddenly becomes available in September. And if you're lucky, there's a very high chance this will happen, I do believe, that when you first enter the game in the morning at some point in September, or any time in autumn really, Isabelle will then send through her phone to every other player's a tree's bounty little tree, like DIY recipe. As you see, that it requires hardwood. Yes, that's been around since the beginning of the game, but then you're probably wondering, pinecones and acorns? Say what? Now, for, I do believe, the Southern Hemisphere players, of which I am not, I am a Northern Hemisphere player, those players will already know about this, and a lot of Northern Hemisphere players probably won't know about this. I only discovered this recently, thanks to watching some YouTubers doing playthroughs and whatnot. So, yeah, there you go. So there are now pinecones and acorns in the game, as of the 1st September, it's the 2nd September, it's this recording now. That's besides the point though. The point is that there is more than just this one recipe. I know there's like one for like an arch, and I think a bigger version of that little tree you saw there. Oh, by the way, like my pizza phone, check that out, yeah boys. But yeah, and so where will you find them? Well, you ask, is there some sort of special way of gaining them? No, not really. You just find the usual way you would find it in a DIY recipe. You could either just find one washed up on the shore here, just like SpongeBob here, G. And then you can also find them in the sky where all the balloons are, as you probably know right now. So yeah, I don't even know what I just said. See, there's a balloon right now. We might get a special recipe out of it. If not, that's kind of embarrassing. So there it is. Let's hopefully get our aim right. No, that was terrible. Oh my god, bruh. It's as if the game knows I'm trying to record some cool stuff. There we go. Okay, good, right. And is it going to be the RSP? Fingers crossed. I think there's a prediction that it varies on what colour balloon it is. Ah, so I know it so well. So as you can see here, anyways, moving on. As you see here, we have some pine cones and acorns. Now, the acorns, I do believe you can find those at this time of year by shaking the trees, and if you're lucky, you'll get one. I'm gonna get my trusty out in case I alert some wasps. Oh look! Wow, that was amazing. That was like bound Q. I swear I didn't hack into the game to get that. Oh, gosh. I'm being serious. This is just a little snap your fingers chance right there. You get another one? Nope, just a tree branch. Right. So yeah, that's where you get the acorns from, and the pine cones you get from these trees. So if I feel shaking, I might get one. I think it's only on the first shake I think you get it. I'm not 100% certain. See, there's another tree branch. If I can't find one, then so be it. As long as you guys know where to get them from. Oh, did I just scare away an atlas moth? Are you kidding me? I could have got some serious bells like that. Oh well. But that's besides the point. That's neither here or there. So that's how you get acorns from these types of trees, and you get the pine cones from these kind of trees. So you know about the DIY recipes and how to get them. It's the same as normal, and you know how to get the pinecones and the acorns and the nooks and crannies all decorated up for autumn. But there's one more thing you should know. In fact, no, more than one thing. Two things. So, you see, the first thing is, you can see this nice little barrel on my back. I ordered it yesterday when it first came available. So, if I go into the... not nooks cranny, I was about to say nooks cranny. The resident services... Oh, and the loading screen has got a new icon as well. Nice attention to detail there, Nintendo. So, if we go to the Nook stop right here, and we go to, I think it's Nook Shopping, and then if we click on Special Goods, as you can see, we've got the daily selection. We have all the posters of my villages, and this is where you get it from. It's Grape Harvest Festival, says down at the bottom left hand corner of the screen. What? I just mumbled that, mashed that out. Oh, pardon me. And as you see, it takes place in Germany, France, Italy, and Spain, and I don't know quite what it is. I've heard about it, but that's besides the point. That I'm teaching a bit too much history there. So as you see, you can get a grape harvest basket for the seasonal section. So if you guys didn't know already, there's a seasonal section that sometimes appears, which most of you guys will know by now. You can get some pretty cool stuff from here, actually, like some stuff that is way cooler than a lot of stuff in the game already as it is. So yeah, obviously these backpack thingies don't do anything, but it's a nice little touch that you could just add to your attire. It's really cool. So yeah, we're gonna go back outside again. So there's one more thing, seriously this time, not two more things, one more thing I need to talk to you guys about. So at the moment you're probably thinking, well, if it's autumn down the game, why the trees still look all summery themed? Well, I'll tell you what, that does happen at some point, but I do believe it doesn't happen yet. I'm not 100% certain on the date. It could be during September, it could be during October, but there's one thing I do know. Once that does happen, in November, believe it or not, like the last month of autumn, you suddenly start getting, I think, these red leaves falling from the trees, like, and then you can use them to craft stuff with. That's useful to DIY recipes. Now, you still got plenty of time to get these acorns and pine cones. And if I could find the last thing, that would be brilliant. But knowing me, I'm such a tidy boy, I'm not going to find one of them. And what do I mean by that? Well, of course, I mean weeds. Do I have any in my inventory? No. I probably... Let's see here. No. The quicker way is probably to go back to my house, find a clump of weeds in my house, then plant them down outside, and you see what I mean in a moment. I'm only going to plant one though, because I don't want to affect my iron score. I literally just recently got 5 stars. Just, when you're playing around your island, if you find some weeds, you're most likely going to find ones that look like wheat, basically. Because that's like a sort of nice aesthetic touch right there in the game. Because in previous seasons, the weeds would have looked a bit more different. So like weeds sometimes look the same to the actual season it is. Like in summer they look like summery weeds, like they have little flowers on them and everything, like dandelions, things like that. So anyways, that's all for today's video, guys. Nice little short one, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button, and then last but not least, stay safe out there. Hit the notifications button for all the information on the newest uploads from me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.